Welcome to the GPS to Early Success podcast, where you'll discover career and life secrets from those who have successfully navigated the road before you. Buckle up and let's get to it.
What we're going to do here is we are going to, step one, transfer funds over from Coinbase Pro to Pionex, because Pionex currently does not allow you to just add money directly, although I think they're working on that. And again, I'll blur stuff out later when I do the editing of this video, but so you see, hover over your username, go to deposit, and you click there. It defaults to USDT Tether, but I like to use Cardano because it's cheaper. You know, the blockchain fees to transfer money are very low compared to a lot of the other ones. So this here is my Pionex ADA Cardano wallet address. I'm going to copy it. So it's sort of like your email address, but it only works for Cardano. If I were to choose something else like Bitcoin, it would be a different number. So like I have a Bitcoin wallet, a Cardano wallet, but we're gonna send over Cardano from Coinbase Pro because it's cheapest. So I'm going to jump over my Coinbase Pro tab, and now see I'm on ADA Cardano. I have 122 ADAs here and they're worth $1.15, $1.16 each, and I'm going to withdraw them out of Coinbase. And I could send them over to Coinbase.com from Coinbase Pro if I wanted to, but what I want to do is I want to send them to a crypto address, which is that one I just got from Pionex. Paste. Use this address. Notice it says valid ADA address. That means that I didn't mess up. I didn't, copy paste partial or whatever. I want to click max and have it send the maximum, send all the ADA I have at Coinbase Pro over to Pionex, and see the network fee 0.2. So I have 122.3 Cardanos, which are worth $1.16 each. I'm transferring over 122.1 of them because 0.2 of them are the network transfer fee.
Okay.
So, since the Cardano is worth just a little bit more than $1, that's a little bit more than 20 cents to maybe like 23 cents or something like that, which is not bad. I think I was telling one of you guys that I tried to transfer Ethereum from Coinbase Pro over to Pionex. And I tried to transfer $25 worth, and it wanted to chew up $11 of the 25 in transfer fees. It was
Yeah.
So I said cancel, and figured out that Cardano is the cheaper way to go. All right, so now there we go. All right, so now I'm going to click withdraw. Okay, two-step verification. That was just texted to my phone.
Okay.
And again, I'll blur that out when I edit the video before I post it.
So where are you going to post it at?
In that Facebook group where I'm posting all the other things I learned.
I didn't get a chance.
Did Karen? I don't think I saw Karen try to join it yet. We have her.
No, she's kind of under the weather right now.
Oh, that's right. Yes, she's not feeling good, but
yeah.
Whenever she gets around to it, have her join that group so you could just kind of peek in on it.
Okay.
Okay, so now, I'm done with Coinbase. And let's see how fast that came over here. I balance and I refresh. Because sometimes it's not quite instant.
Well, even like purchasing on Coinbase, it's not instant. I think it's instant, and then like 10 minutes later, we're like, your whatever the terminology is now available.
Yeah. Well, it said it only needed 10. Remember what the language was? 10 blockchain verifications or something like that.
I think it was 10 verifications. That's what it said.
Yeah,
Before
because like I think the Ethereum one needed 35, which is why it was so expensive. Because like 35 different computers need to verify the transaction. Where I guess Cardano only needs 10.
Is this, so real quick, this may be a good opportunity to ask this while we're waiting for this to jump over. For difference between Coinbase and Coinbase Pro, does Coinbase Pro cost anything?
No, it's really weird. I don't even know why there's a difference, to tell you the truth. I mean, Coinbase Pro seems to be a little bit more sophisticated / complex. So I guess like they really should have called it Coinbase and Coinbase Lite, I think.
Yeah.
Because you know, the blue one is a little bit easier to get around, a little bit easier to figure stuff out. But like the fees on it are horrible. I mean, like
They're so high.
yeah, I'm trying to remember now. Like I think I put $100 in. They charged me $10
Yeah.
to do it, and it was like a 10% fee. But then over on Coinbase Pro, it's 0.05% or something. It's just really
geez.
super
Okay.
low, just pennies.
Well, then if you have a company too, there's another one above Coinbase Pro, right? It's like I can't remember the name, but there's another base, another platform. It's like
I don't know.
Yeah, there
I don't know
is.
about
It's I can't remember what it's called, but it has something to do with if you have a business. I can't remember.
Huh?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was
you might have seen something more than I've seen then.
well only because you showed me the Coinbase Pro, and then I'm like, well, does it make sense to move everything over unless I buy something else? I buy it from there, or should I move it over? Or oh my god.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, I've watched a ton of YouTube videos on this, and some people have said like the only reason they would move it from Coinbase Pro back to Coinbase is because they like the interface better because it's simpler. But like you should do all your buying on Coinbase Pro. And if you can get used to the interface, I would just leave it there. In fact, I'm about to move all my Coinbase stuff over to Coinbase Pro because you need to be in Coinbase Pro to send it over to Pionex. And I want to send most of my stuff to Pionex.
Okay. Yeah, you can't. Tony already told me that it's the same login.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah. Same login as your Coinbase. Well, shoot, we're still waiting. I mean, thankfully we just chopped this part of the video out, but when we're in editing. But
oh, that's crazy! I just went to Coinbase Pro and
here we go
automatically.
All right, I just jumped to $200. You see that I went from like 50 or $60 to 200.
Yeah.
All right, so the money's there now. So and here actually, so let me show you. I'm going to show you something kind of scary. Let's see, where is it? Orders. Okay, my trading bots. So under my orders is my trading bots. And you guys know that one trading bot I've shown you that I have. I only have one. Look what's happened since last time we talked.
Down, huh?
Yeah. The value of the coin, the STX coin, went way down.
Well, everything has though, right?
Yeah. Everything has. But notice this now. It still says that my annual
146
return rate on this bot is still 146% per year returns on my money. Now the reason that is because my approximately $50 investment has made approximately $2 in profit over about 9 days. So you can see right there, 9 days, 14 hours, 44 minutes.
Yeah.
So in 9 days, I made a $2 profit on about a $50 investment. So that works out to the 146% annual return. Now it's not including this -$7 because it's unrealized. Like, so I'm down $7 out of my 58 if I were to sell right now.
Right.
But I'm not selling right now, so I haven't really lost that money. I don't really lose that money until I sell at the loss. Right now, it's just sort of writing it out, and it'll come back up. And when it does, then my loss will be back to zero, or it'll even go positive again. But no matter what, my $2.24 is mine to keep because the bot already harvested that out and put it to the side.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes. I didn't realize it was. I didn't realize they separated it like that.
Yeah, so grid profit means every time it goes down a little bit, it buys. It goes up a little bit, it sells. Whenever it sells, it takes that money and puts it to the side.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
that's grid profit. Unrealized profit is the amount of movement in the coin since I bought it, up or down in price. So notice it says that my total profit for this bot is -$4.89, which is just the -7 plus the positive 2.24.
Okay.
But again, that -7 isn't real until I sell.
Right.
So that's why my the grid annual is still looking pretty good.
So if you put, so another way to put that is if you put $50 in and you sold right now, you would end up with 42,987 or something.
53. I mean, I invested 58 and I'm down almost $5. So I had about $53.
Oh, wait,
I thought
you
you invested 50.
58.
I thought you invested 50.
Oh, I was just rounding it off the numbers to make it easier to do the math. But yeah, $58 is my investment here.
You put $58 in. Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, when I was saying 50 and 2, I was just trying to make the math easier because 50 you could kind of convert it to 100 in your head,
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, so again, I don't know. Hey, check this out. Though. This is pretty cool. Look at the number of transactions. See that? 0.
Yeah.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, 1. Okay, right there. So that was the lowest point that I set a buy order, a limit buy order with my grid. So it started at the line up here. This line. This is the starting point.
Yeah.
It set it up so that it would sell. See, look, transactions 5, transactions 1, transactions 2, 3, 7. There's 7 transactions that day.
It's pretty high. Correlation.
Yeah. See, and again, even as it starts going down, it has transactions. All it's doing is it's buying more. It's buying the dip. It's called. Every time it dips down, you buy a little bit more at the lower price and get a better deal. But once it went down past the point where I placed my limit buy orders, it stopped buying. So it's not buying anymore. It's just kind of waiting for the value of the coin to come back into my range of buying and selling.
So your limit, what'd you call it? Your limit buy order? What?
Yeah. So like it buys low and sells high.
Right. So how did
down
you
here, down below the line is where it buys low, and above that line is where it sells high.
How did you come to that number?
I'll show you in a minute when I start this new bot.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is that I don't know if you guys remember, but I was telling you that my research told me that the most volatile coins are the best ones to do bots with because they bounce up and down more often, and of course, the more times they bounce, the more money you make off the bot.
Right.
So that's how I picked STX. Is that it was one of the most volatile coins there is. But of course, that's also
ADA
kind of bit me in the butt here.
Oh well.
By going down so much. So I forget why I was saying that now.
So did you use the 88? Did you use the Cardano to buy the STX? You transferred the STX over, right? I feel like I missed something.
Yeah. So my balance. So yeah, I used the Cardano to send it over.
Yeah.
But I think Pionex automatically converts it into either US dollars or Bitcoin.
I saw the Bitcoin up there, or what it equals anyway.
Let me see here. Portfolio. Oh no, it's still okay. No, it's still in ADA Cardano form. See, so my portfolio says I have 25 STX coins, 10 USDT tethers, and 122 ADAs.
So do you have for the ADA, and then we saw the STX, but do you have one of those graphs for the ADA, what that's doing, or is it as it's buying and selling? I mean,
yeah.
Oh,
well, I see. So I jump back over to Coinbase Pro. This is the ADA chart. Let me change the time frame here. Okay, yeah. See, so ADA has been going down too, just like everything else.
Yeah.
But actually, we could talk a little bit about reading candle charts because I've been focusing on that the last couple of days. I don't know if I know it well enough to explain it, but I'll try. I wish I could make them bigger. But okay, so these are candles here, the red and the green. The candle is the fat part. The little skinny lines sticking out on either end are the wicks of the candles.
Mm-hmm.
The candle has a wick. So if you look at the full length of from wick to wick, like the top of the top wick to the low end of the lower wick, that's the full range of price for that day. Well, see, again, I'm on 1 day right now. So for whatever time frame you're looking at, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, I'm on 1 day. So for every day, it shows you how much the price moved during that 24-hour period. And then so the wick is the total movement for the day, but then the body of the candle itself, the fat part, that's the difference between where it opened and where it closed. So on a day where it closed down from the day before, it'll be red. And the bottom of the fat candle represents where it closed, where the top of the fat red candle is the price where it opened. See, so like this one here, it opened here, but during the day, it rose to the level of the top of the highest wick. And then it also fell to the lowest point of the bottom wick, but it ended up closing and finishing the day at the bottom of the fat candle. That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It makes sense.
All right. So let me try to find.
It would make more sense if I could see it blown up from my weak-old eyes.
Yeah, well, that's what we all got glasses on. Okay, so here's Bitcoin. Yeah, let's look at another one. Like I want us to build our bots. I'm going to build mine while you're watching. You're going to go build yours, I guess, later, or maybe when you watch this video tomorrow or something. But you really want to build one of these bots based upon a coin that's going sideways and slightly up.
Sideways isn't bad.
No, sideways is good, but down is bad.
Okay,
because down is where you end up with me and my STX. My STX was going down. Oh, yeah, it was going up.
No, you can't have an apple. I tried to mute that.
That's fine.
It's not apple time right now.
Also, parenting tips in addition to.
Yes. Yeah. Tell them no Apple, Android only.
Yeah. An apple's a good thing, but not at. Well, what time? It's 10:25. I can see what your time is right now. So
yeah. Yeah, apples are still sugar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here. So I'm looking at Ethereum. See, it's also going down. Oh, this one's starting to look good though. See, so So notice these wicks here at the bottom of the
Yeah.
most recent couple days, how they're kind of long. A long lower wick at the end of a downturn is a good thing. So that means that, you know, the price went down low, but it finished kind of high relative to the lowest point of that day. And we've got a couple of days here now where it finished higher. It has a long bottom wick, which means it went down low, but it didn't finish low, which kind of means that it's more likely to start going up. Well, let's take a look at ADA. ADA's no.
Is that ADA for a day or what? I don't. Which one are we on? That's 1 day. That's 1 day, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, each candle is 1 day.
See, like if you look up when I look on Coinbase, it shows like kind of like the opposite. It shows it going up and down, but mostly up. For
Yeah. Well, look at your time frame. Like
Right,
I'm
right.
on Coinbase Pro right now. So make sure you have your time frame set to 1 day per candle.
I got you.
Not 1 minute or 15 minutes or whatever.
I think it on for the Coinbase Lite, as we should call it.
Yeah.
I don't think it goes. I think it's just 1 day, 1 month, 1 year, or something like that.
Yeah, it doesn't have as many choices. Yeah,
Yeah.
To simplify the interface. Yeah. Actually, let's take a look at Polkadot. They're normally see everything's kind of down right now. So it's a little bit of a scary time to start a bot because you just don't know if it's going to keep going down. I mean, the thing is though that if you're going to invest something now, so like the bot is kind of like an insurance policy, you know, like if I would have bought STX BOUGHT, not robot bot, and not trying to be funny, just trying to be clear.
If you would have purchased it.
Yes, if I purchased it, perfect. I would be down $7 off out of my 58, but I wouldn't have the $2 of profit that the bot scraped off the top for me while it was bouncing up and down on the way down, you know? So now I'm only down 5 when really I would have been down 7, but the bot saved me $2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it took a little bit of profit for me on the way down as it wiggled up and down.
Does the bot reinvest that profit if you tell it to, or
not automatically? No, you need to tell it to do so. Well, and maybe there's a setting to reinvest automatically. I'm not sure. I'm not guru level yet. Okay, but what I'm looking for, I'm looking for something that, okay, Avalanche is kind of a good thing. Okay, look, we got some long bottom wicks here, which mean it could be bottoming out and getting ready to go back up. And plus we have a green one here. So, well, that's today. We'll see. And I guess today is not really over because, you know, the crypto market is 24/7 global. So
Right.
the day is not really over everywhere. But yeah, there's a pretty good chance Avalanche could be turning around here, given the long bottom wicks. Well, here, like, take a look at this, guys. See, like, so back here, this is history. This is what really happened. So back on, let's see, December 4th, we had December 3rd, we had a long bottom red wick.
Really long.
Kind of a medium one, another long bottom wick, a couple more long bottom, and then boom, up.
Yeah.
See, and then look, and it's the opposite at the top, guys. So here, look, long top wick, long crash. Long top wick, crash.
So how much? What amount of money on the side here are we talking? It's going from.
Oh, it's over on the side here. So for Avalanche, it's $86 per coin.
Geez.
And
I know that's nothing, but
yeah, and see, this is this is bounced from 135 down to 79. That's a pretty big swing. And that's across, that's from January 10th back to November 7th. But again, wouldn't it have been nice though to have a bot? You just, buy, sell, sell, sell.
And, yeah.
All right. So I think we should do that. I think we should do an avalanche bot. That's what I'm going to do. You guys, when you're watching this video and retracing your steps and all that, you can choose what you want. But okay, so my trading bots.
I don't know why my name says Karen Morgan. That's not my name.
We know.
Well, did you log into her computer or something?
No, this is my computer, but she might have used this in the past with Zoom or something.
Used your Zoom.
Yeah, or her. Yeah.
Trade. All right, here we go. Okay, so now I'm over. I clicked on trade over here in the upper left corner, and I'm going to click grid trading. Okay, and then
Dude, that's on my thing.
all right. So once you click grid trading, it says use AI strategy or manual setting. So you want to at least take a look at what the artificial intelligence says you should do in terms of where you should set your grid levels and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But see now that what the AI strategy is laying out here, it says the minimum balance to run this grid bot is $351. I don't have that much. So I'm going to copy these parameters over to manual settings. So now we're under manual settings instead of AI strategy. And basically you need more money to cover more territory on the graph. So right now the AI strategy said that we should cover oh shoot, hang on, we're on Bitcoin. That's not what I wanted. Oh, here we go. Okay, so here, this drop down here.
Not all of it. Sorry, guys.
What did I say?
Take a moment
Avalanche,
to
right?
explain how disappointed I
Avalanche.
am that Shiba Inu has not made me rich yet. So thanks a lot.
Okay, all right. I just switched over to Avalanche, which is cheaper. Avalanche is $86 instead of $40-something thousand.
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay, cool. So now the minimum balance to run this grid bot is only $83, and I have that much. So the amount of money required to run a bot is
Proportional.
based upon the price of the coin. So it's more expensive to run a Bitcoin bot because there's $40,000 per coin. And then the amount of dollars that you want to cover above and below, the more area you want to cover, the more dollars you have to have ready to spend. So basically you have to have enough money to buy all the dips in order to stay in your grid.
So that's and that's the function of where you set your limits then.
Right. And then also how many grid lines you draw, because the more grid lines you draw, the more money it takes to cover all those grid lines too.
How long does this take to you're doing it right now, but I'm
to figure out?
Not figure out, but to figure, like you just said, like to draw the grid lines and
Oh no, it'll draw the grid lines for you automatically.
Because you're using the AI strategy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but again, you can still copy over to manual settings, and these settings are exactly what the AI is recommending, but we can play with them. So I actually have like three. Oh, actually, shoot. I need to
You need to
I
transfer.
need to go buy I need to go buy some USDT. So right now, remember I'm still in Cardano because that was just the cheapest thing to transfer over from Coinbase to Pionex. But I need to go do a manual. This is gonna be a really crappy video. I'm just bouncing all over, but
It's just more editing. Edit that out.
yeah. I probably need to learn it better myself before I try to teach the masses, but
We could do it again. Because I mean, it makes sense what you're saying, but I could probably listen to it again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you guys can definitely watch the video. Yeah, I don't know if it's ready for prime time. Yeah, we might have to. Maybe I'll just give this video to because Emily wanted to see it. You guys could rewatch it, but I probably won't put it on Facebook because it's just too jumpy. There's too many. Oh, I forgot to tell you.
Well, if you're really good at editing, I feel like you've.
Oh yeah, you could do anything.
Yeah. Well, I'm about as good at editing as I am at this. So.
Well, that's 10 times. I don't know, 10 times, probably 100 times better than what I'm thinking right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Shoot. What am I?
Is this?
Draw orders. Trade. Okay, so I want to go to trade, and like I don't want to do a bot. I want to do a regular trade. Wait. Oh, trading bot manual. Here we go. Okay, so just a manual purchase. So this is different from there was manual before, which is the opposite of an AI strategy. There's a manual strategy once you're inside the bot, but manual at this level means not a bot at all. You're just doing kind of a regular purchase. So let's see.
That's a cool thing about editing too. It's seamless. Everything is bam, bam, bam. There's no pauses. There's no silences.
Yeah, let me see. Can I just drag? Yeah, I could drag this. Okay.
I think you also, do you want a limit? I think you want a market buy because if you do a limit, it's going to wait.
USDT. Yeah, see the thing is I want to buy USDT with all of my ADA.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hang on. So I want to sell.
Yeah.
That's what I got to do.
Oh, and there is no option for like convert. Like I know Coinbase you can convert it, but it doesn't look like there is.
Yeah, Coinbase is getting more user friendly, but it's more expensive and
yeah.
Okay, so ADA, I want to sell my ADA. See, okay, there it is. I have 122 ADAs, and I want to sell it all. and it's going to convert into USDT. So this is called a coin pair. I'm going to sell my ADA, and it's going to convert it into USDT.
Coin pair.
The USDT is called Tether, but it basically is pegged to the dollar. So, you know, one USDT is pretty much equal to $1 US. But it makes it easier to do the math, because if you don't have something that's equal to $1, it's hard to do the math in your head. All right, here we go. Sell. Okay. So now, okay, where's, did you guys, okay, I think it was under trade. Like, where did it show my portfolio?
Oh, I thought it was under your login. Like if you click on your TCTX and then my balance, I thought it was under that.
Oh, okay, yeah, probably.
Because I think it's your showing your all your
Yeah, there we go. Well,
Not there.
no. And trade. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's my port. Oh, under. You're in the right section, Mike. So where was it again?
Yeah,
So
under my balance.
Under my balance.
Yeah.
And then you have to go to trade to see your portfolio.
Yeah.
But see, so now my ADA is gone. I have mostly USDT with some STX because the bot is still using it.
Right.
Okay, so now trade manual. Okay, what did I say I want to do this? Avalanche, right?
AVAX.
Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is so not ready for prime time, right, guys? I mean, wouldn't you say that most people would not be able to figure this out on their own?
Well, I don't know, because I mean, I'm following what you're doing for the most part. I mean, I'm gonna have questions probably, but at the same time, it's like I've never seen any of this before, and I'm following along. So
Yeah. Oh, I just mean like, in order for this to become like a household usage where everybody's doing it, and they don't have me or anybody to show them how, or I guess I gotta go find somebody on YouTube, I guess. But I don't know. It's just it's not that easy. You know, I mean, they need to make it a lot easier. And again, Coinbase is easier, so I think a lot of people will start getting onto Coinbase pretty soon.
oh yeah, for sure.
But they said only 10% of Americans have any crypto.
Well, it's funny because on Coinbase, I can't remember what the line is I got into, but I was like, whoa, like 1,500,000 in line. It was, I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember what it was now. Sorry.
Oh, are you, Brandon? Are you on Robinhood also?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. Darn it, I can't remember. I cannot remember what it was I signed up for on there.
Because I'm on a wait list on Robinhood for a wallet. I wonder if Coinbase
It was a
has
wait.
some kind of.
It was a
wallet
wait
feature.
list. Yeah, it was a wait list, obviously, and but I don't know if it was a wallet. I wanted to, when I figure it out, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. See, so using the AI strategy for Avalanche, it says the minimum dollars USDT to run this is $83.77.
Uh-huh.
And then if I pull this up, then it turns blue. So I guess so once I cross the 83.77 mark, then it just turns blue, like you're good, you know?
And you can click the create button too, because before that it was grayed out.
Right. Okay, so but here I like to take the AI strategies recommendations, but then I want to look at them a little more closely. So I'm going to copy parameters over to manual. The I see the current price is 86.16, which is this line right here. And now, so now we have to, to guess, how high and how low is it going to go in the next week or two, or however long we plan on running this bot and not looking at it. So, they have things called supports, which are kind of like the lowest point it's been in a while. So this is like one low point. Here's another low point down here. But see, now the thing is that the AI strategy is saying to put our low point at 79, which is very close to the 86, as you can see.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
See, so actually, I think it's using this low point, as its bottom, which again, it's set for 1 day, as you can see up here. So each candle is 1 day. So this is going back about 2 weeks. It's going to about the 2-week low point is where it guessed 79 for the lowest grid point. And then 109, let's see. So it's saying 109, so right about there. See, so I guess the AI believes this coin is going up because it set the bottom mark only $7 below 86, but it set the high mark at 109, which is 9 plus, what is that? What's 109 minus 86?
It's like 15, 25.
Okay, see,
24.
the AI is suggesting that the next couple of weeks this coin could go up $25, but it's only guessing it might go down $6, right? Yeah.
Okay. All right.
See, so that's a good thing, right? It's assuming that it's going to go up. Okay, so then see, and here's it's recommending 63 grid lines. So between 79 and 109, it's going to divide those up equally into 63 sections, which will be somewhere between 0.35% movement and 0.51% movement, or 0.5%. Now, the more grid lines you have, you can have up to 200. Like every time the price crosses the grid line, it's going to either buy or sell. So if you had 200 grid lines, it would be buying and selling constantly. But the amount you would earn or pay would be smaller. And the transaction fees on Pionex are so small, 0.05%, that you don't really have to worry about, paying too many transaction fees if you have too many transactions.
Yeah.
But again, the AI is smarter than us at this point, for sure. So maybe we'll just let it ride the way it is. Okay. Oh, and I guess when I switched over to manual, okay, I need to reset this. It still says approximately $83 is required. So
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it requires you. You can still create it. It just gives you a little warning color, like, hey. So it looks like
okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the create button is still green.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Because it seems like you're so basically you would run out of grid, or you'd run out of money.
Right.
If you only had $5 in there, but it requires 83 to really run a healthy grid bot. That's crazy that it lets you. I didn't think it. Well, with the AI strategy, it didn't let you, right? Until you hit the blue. Oh, okay. So I guess with the manual setting, it lets you break it if you want to.
Yeah.
What does the advanced settings do down there? The expand.
I don't know. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Trigger price. Okay. So let's just say if we're at 85.95 right now, we could hit a trigger price of 87. So the bot won't even start running until the live price hits 87. If you want.
Okay.
I mean, I want to just start it now, but then stop loss and take profit. Stop loss is a line that will be beneath your lowest grid line, but probably just barely beneath it.
Mm-hmm.
And it means
Like
stop trading and sell all of your AVAX, even though you're selling at a loss. Because it's supposed to be like an insurance policy where in case AVAX goes to 0, you will have sold up here instead of down here. Where like right now with my STX, I don't have a stop loss, which is why it's going down, down, down. And I'm buying, well, actually, I'm not even buying at the lower price anymore because it went down below my grid lines. But if I would have set a stop loss, then it would have sold my STX at a loss, and it would have been a true realized loss as opposed to right now it's just an unrealized loss because I haven't sold it. So I don't really like the idea of selling at a loss. I'd rather just kind of be patient and wait for it to come back up.
Yeah.
And then take profit is the opposite of stop loss, but on the high side. So like, somewhere up here above your highest grid line, if it gets to a certain point, it'll automatically cash out and sell. And that money will be yours to keep. But of course, if it keeps going up and up and up, you don't benefit from because you cashed out. I mean, it's kind of like Vegas.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. Well, it's the new cooler stock exchange,
Yeah. All right. So actually here, investment. Okay, here, Mike, I think this might be the setting you're asking about. Wasn't that you asking if it reinvests your earnings?
Oh, yeah.
With investment, like it only invests your USDT, but I think if you say both, it'll invest your AVAX and invest your USDT.
Oh, got it.
It won't just set your winnings to the side, I think. Okay, let's see. I got our little video faces are getting in the way for me. All right, so let's see. Okay, so I pretty much have all the AI settings. I didn't really change anything. I've got let's see, what do we say, about 80 something? Yeah, I got $85 on the line here. And I'm gonna click create. So the initial allocation is 76% AVAX, 23% USDT. And so every time it goes down, it's going to buy a little bit more AVAX. And every time it goes up, it's going to sell the AVAX and cash it out into USDT. Make sense?
because they're tethered.
Yeah. It's a good way to think about it. It's tethered to the dollar. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
USD tether.
Yeah. Okay. See, it says starting bot down there. Okay. See, so now I have two trading bots, right? I got the STX and now I have an AVAX, which is new. And the AVAX is so new, it has $0 profit. Okay, so it has total profit and then today's profit.
How soon after you did the STX did you have the that 200% for the annual?
Actually, the first time I looked at it was 350% annual.
Oh, okay.
But again, remember, because it was I'll look at the detail of that again. See, so in the beginning it was going up.
Mm-hmm.
So probably right around here is when I had that 350% annual return. And maybe actually, and up here it might have
Right
even
there.
been higher when I wasn't looking. but again, all these losses down here are not really losses unless I choose to sell at a loss, but I'm not going to. I'm waiting for it to come back at least to break even before I sell. I'll see here. Look, so AVAX in the last 60 seconds has gone down 0.08%, which is nothing, but but it's already running,
Yeah.
See right there. See 0.057 unrealized profit. So yeah, I've lost 0.07 or 7 cents basically in the last minute.
Yeah.
But that's all right. It's going to go up and down. And remember, it goes down a little bit, it buys low, it goes back up, it sells high. So I mean, it needs to go down in order for the bot to buy low and then sell high later. I don't think it took very long to do a transaction. Like, see, your total transactions are 0 right now, but I'll bet if we'd stay on the line here for 5 or 10 minutes, we'll see a transaction.
I wonder if once it does the first transaction, then it's going to show you what your it's going to come up with a lot of different numbers, right? Obviously,
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it would take 2 transactions
to
really make a difference. So like the first transaction will be a buy. So it's going down right now. So as soon as it crosses that first grid line, it's going to buy.
Right.
And then we'll see total transactions 1.
Well, that'd be nice if you could see that. If you could see it in real time. We didn't see it in real time, did we? We only saw the graph, right? But if you can see it in real time as it's going down, approaching the grid line, just to see what it looks like.
Oh yeah. I don't know where the grid line is right now, but let's see. Well, here, let's look.
At most, what did it say? It said that it was like the grid lines were between a.
Okay. Oh, here we go, guys. See placed orders. How far to fill? So if it goes down 0.44% more, it will buy at 86.0051. So that's how we know how close we are to the next buy line.
In the parentheses, in the red box where it says total. Oh, next, scratch that.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, no, never mind. I was thinking it was counting it down, but it's just talking about total profit.
Yeah, it's just the percentage version of this number. And this number is pretty much just cents. In USDT, think of them as dollars. So, I've lost 1 cent so far. Almost lost 2 cents. Almost lost 3 cents.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's it's going to go up and down. I mean, you don't want to watch this minute by minute. It'll drive you crazy. But
that is all we have for you today. Whenever you feel lost, we'll be here to show you the way. Big thank you to Rockstars of Tomorrow in Frisco, Texas for the use of their state-of-the-art recording studio and for supporting our cause. Leave a review on your favorite podcast player or go to thegpsshow.com to be notified of every new episode.